Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to look at another put trees. This one's been in a few videos, but it's definitely overgrown right now. Just about let it go too long. I see this branch here got pretty thick, so we may have to kind of chop that one back and kind of regrow it a little bit. But yeah, so over the winter I didn't have a whole lot of time to work on my trees and just really kind of got back into them late or early this spring. So a lot of them are kind of overgrown. So you're going to see a lot of pruning videos coming up. And this one, it's been growing on my bench. As you can see, it's been facing the sun this side. This side's kind of on the dark side, you know, against a fence. Doesn't get as much sun, so I'm flipping around when I get it back out there. But today it's going to be just kind of a maintenance prune, kind of knock it back, probably go a little bit more aggressive, just then kind of let it flush back out. We'll see what we're left with here. So let me just kind of go in and start taking some of these shoots back. I could probably get some cuttings. It's one advantage of letting them grow out a little bit too much is you got some decent cutting material, but I just did another video with another lilliput that also in the same boat. It grew out too much, so I ended up with 4 new cuttings on it. So I probably won't save any of these, but we'll see. Unless I end up with this one here, could be a candidate since it's going to be pretty thick, but we'll see. Just going to get it back into somewhat of a shape. Yeah, I'm sure, you know, some of you guys can relate. Life gets in the way and your trees unfortunately take a back seat. I was able to, you know, maintain them, you know, with watering and light and all that stuff, but just kind of fell behind on my pruning game. So you get to watch me get some of these back in shape here. Just continue to shorten some. Man, I just really love these lilliput trees. Look how tight that foliage is there. When it gets in the sunshine and the right temperatures, man, they just, you can really develop some nice dense foliage on these. Love it. Like I said, I may be taking this one back a little bit more aggressive just to then let it flush out. And where some of these branches got way too long, I don't like the long straight sections. Not sure when the last time I pruned this. It's April right now, late April. I probably haven't pruned this since last summer, so it's been long overdue. So it kind of gets out of shape when you, especially these smaller mid-sized trees, you don't stay up on the pruning, they can easily get out of shape a little bit. Like this branch here, it's definitely shoving a lot of energy into that one. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to give it a pretty good chop up here and then pick one of these other branches to kind of fill back in, unfortunately. Because if I lose that whole branch, then I kind of, which I think I'm going to just about have to do though. Cut some of these back over on this side to kind of balance it out. Because if I get rid of this branch, you know, I'm still going to be okay. I'll just have to let some of these grow out, because I really don't know that I can use that because it's just too thick. You can see how thick that guy got coming out of there. So we're going to do it. We're going to go ahead and probably take it all the way back to something like that. Yep. And yes, I think I will use this for cutting. Even though I said I wasn't going to have any cuttings off of this tree, I'm just cutting some of these leaves off down at the bottom. And I'll throw it in one of my rooting containers. I use a little bit different mix for the cuttings that I root. I showed it in the last video I did, probably come out before this one. But I use quite a bit of perlite, some turfus or calcined clay, doesn't matter what brand it is, and then cocoa coir, just to kind of hold on to a little bit of moisture, and then just drop these down in it and let them root. I'm going to take some of this top off though, just so it's not so heavy. Because some of these cuttings, when you try to stick it in soil that's loose and free draining like what I just described, they fall over because they're too top heavy. But yeah, that'll be a nice little cutting there. So we'll definitely do that. Okay, not too shabby. My question is, do we go back a little farther on that branch? Because I've got this one growing up, but I've also got this one down here. I think I will go back a little bit more on that. I'd end up with a little bit of a gap and hole, but I've got enough new growth in here to where that'll flush back out and fill in. So not too bad. Just set me back a few months, but no big deal. So just doing that kind of cleaned the tree up a lot. I think all the energy was going to that one branch. And some of these that are growing down, we'll get rid of those. Just gonna clean it up. This guy, that's kind of going down. We'll just go ahead and get rid of that one. This, yeah, I think I will go ahead and take that one off. It's coming towards the inside. Just open that up so you can see the trunk a little better. This one. With this branch growing down. This other one growing down here. Take some of this top down. Be interesting to see where it wants to send the growth to now. If it'll try to regrow that branch that I cut off or send it somewhere else. We're kind of back in shape here. Like I said, when I set this back out, because you can really see this side been in the sun, this side not so much. It's still growing, but it's just not, they're wanting to bend up and go towards the sun. So once I get it back out on the bench, put this side towards the sun and they'll shape up. But yeah, I hope you guys like pruning videos, because there's gonna be a bunch of them. Just about all of my trees are way overgrown like this. So I'm getting ready to film a bench tour. I might go ahead and post it, but I was thinking about maybe not posting it because all my trees are so far overgrown. They just kind of look like one big jumbled up green mess. But I may just go ahead and post it, and then maybe do another one after I get a lot of my trees pruned, just so you can see the difference. But let me know in the comments. You want to go ahead and see the tour that I filmed with all the overgrown trees, or you want me to wait and kind of do one that's a little more presentable? Trying to get some pads through here. I've got these branches held up with some wire. Don't know if it's really doing a whole lot anymore. Let me see if I can take some of that wire off. Yeah, I don't think that one's doing anything anymore. It was kind of already kind of took hold. And what I'm doing is taking, any of these little small shoots like this that are pointing down, just trying to find those and take those off, because that'll help me develop some pads through here by taking anything that's growing down off, so I can have some airflow and kind of see through that, see more of the structure. Let me go ahead and take the top back a little bit more. Just, like I said, I was going to be a little more aggressive, because I know the top will go back fairly quick. And we'll set it back out on the bench, this side facing the sun, and we'll be back into business in no time. Yeah, I think, now that, I cut that big branch off, that was really the only, rest of it was, we had some shoots, but it's still kind of remarkable that all the energy went to that one, because this is exactly where I cut it off. So that was sitting out there like that. So it's kind of amazing that that thickened up like that. Go ahead and put this back a little bit more. Okay, I think that's just about enough on that one. Got it somewhat cleaned back up. Yeah, like that. Much improved. All right, I think that'll about do it. Let me give you a quick spin around there. There's the front. There's the left side. There's the back. Right side. And back to the front. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.